Super QRK, Sebastian Stone. It's 3:38 with Stevie Wonder. You've said a lot, but your actions speak louder than your words. The way I see it, man, you ain't done nothing. QRK, the Super Q, and Sebastian Stone at 3:41. The best of today's music sounds better in stereo on the Super Q.
You and me against the world.
Super Q at stereo 10-4 with Sebastian Stone. You can make a little or you can make a lot, but whatever you got, the tax man's gonna get his due. The Beatles are next. Labor Secretary Peter Brennan says that an expanded public jobs program is under consideration by the Ford administration and that it may be implemented if the unemployment reaches 6% of the nation's workforce. The head of the U.S. Space Agency says that apparent problems with the Soyuz 15 spacecraft would not affect directly next year's planned American-Soviet joint space mission. And reports from Morocco say that 7 men were executed by a firing squad today for plotting against that nation's king. Q environment partly cloudy, hot and humid today with a chance of thunderstorms today and tonight. The high in the low 90s, tonight's low 72. Currently it's 92, and that's inside Q information.
QRK.
1, 2, 3.
RK. Sebastian Stone at 3:48 with a group called Fancy. An old Trog song from back around 1965. This is Wild Thing. QRK, the Super Q, and Sebastian Stone. Look, if you'd like to have a QRK Super Jock MC a dance or some other function of yours, just call the Q.
FM 99 weather. Variable cloudiness, chance of thunder showers this afternoon, high near 90. Cloudy, chance of thunder showers tonight, low in the low 70s. Tomorrow, cloudy, showers and thunder showers likely, low in the low 70s. 89 Patrick Henry and 89 degrees at Norfolk Regional.
Sometimes late when
Dan Steele from FM 99 from fulfilling this first finale. Stevie Wonder, Boogie on Reggae Woman. FM 99 with Danny O'Keefe and Good Time, Charlie's Got the Blues. You'd have the blues too if your friend just gave you a bottle of mouthwash and told you you had a ring around the collar, wouldn't you? I think so.
everybody.
FM 99, it's 4:48 with Dan Steele and the Tower of Power.
5 long years we have.
Dan Steele on FM 99 this Labor Day weekend with Fancy. And I honestly love you, Wild Thing, I do.
WRBQ, Richmond.
It's 6 o'clock at the Q with Steve Hendricks. WRBQ 603. And the nighttime obituary of the air is on. This is Steve Hendricks. How are you? Yeah. Johnny Bristol, hang on in there, baby.
Oh, baby.
WRVQ at 6:07. This is Steve Hendricks.
All summer.
WRBQ.
WRVQ, Steve Hendricks. One of these days, you're going to catch that dog. They're going to cook him on an open grill. Then you're going to get that German and put some sauerkraut on it. Try again, Hendricks.
Baby.
Super QRK, Phil Beckman in the Tower of Power.
Ain't nothing I can.
QRK and Phil Beckman at 7:32. Helen Reddy and Angie Baby. This song just drives me crazy. Super QRK 7:36 and Phil Beckman reminding you that you need one, and the only way to get one is to send your name and address to 1 Super Q, 11 Coker Executive Center, Norfolk, Virginia 23502. QRK, the Super Q, and Phil Beckman at 7:40 on a beautiful Saturday morning. Al Wilson's Show and Tell always brings back bad memories for me because it reminds me of my last visit to Norfolk Park. Because I was doing the showing, but unfortunately the little girls were doing the telling. Super QRK, where the difference in music is stereo.
The United States Supreme Court.
Super Q.
QRK, the Super Q, and Phil Beckman at 7:48 on a sunshiny, bright Saturday morning. Sunny today and tomorrow with a high of 65 is the Q environment. Fair and cool tonight with a low of 45. Right now, 52 at the Super Q. QRK, the Super Q, and Phil Beckman, 7:52 Saturday morning. And Cat Stevens is ahead. Why is Cat Stevens ahead? Well, he ain't got no body. Super Q and Phil Beckman, 7:54. And Jim Weatherly makes pretty music.
To fulfill the need to be.
QRK, the Super Q, where the music is played the way it was recorded, in stereo.
Centerfold, 6014 Jefferson Avenue, Newport News.
Super Q.
Keep on.
WQRK, Norfolk. QRK to Super Q and Phil Beckman. Good morning, it's 8:05 Saturday morning as the sun shines bright over Tidewater. Al Green's a funky dude, man. He's so funky, he not only eats his grits, but he wears them, too. Super QRK, Phil Beckman at 8:07. And Paul Simon went to a different school than I did, because when I went to high school, I learned about biology, history, English, Latin, and French. But Paul Simon learned a whole lot of crap. QRK and Phil Beckman next, Chicago, and wishing you were here.
QRK.
QRK and Phil Beckman at 8:17. Ike and Tina Turner and Sexy Ida. She's like a black widow spider. Hey, I could dig that. Get a load of those legs. All 8 of them. Super Q, where the music sounds better in stereo.
Come on over.
Super Q.
What a beautiful Saturday morning. Time to get your buns out of bed and boogie with Carl Carlton. Due to my duties as music director and engineer of QRK, I didn't have much opportunity to do production, but I do have 2 spots to play as examples of my production. Incidentally, they do sound better in stereo.
I'd like a haircut, please. Could I have a haircut?
Your hair's awful long, ain't it, boy?
Well, no.
The Executive Center Styling Salon, Building 2, Colger Executive Center, specializes in geometric layer cutting, a professional and very precision way of trimming your hair.
I'd like to leave it kind of long if you don't
Shut up and hold still, will you?
They're a small place with a good atmosphere, and they pay attention to detail.
Hold still.
Please, don't take
Look in that mirror.
The Executive Center Styling Salon won't leave you with a red neck. For appointments, call 499-8126. Deep Purple, one of the world's leading rock bands, will make a rare Tidewater appearance at Norfolk Scope December 17th at 7 p.m. Don't miss this chance to see and enjoy the band that made a rock classic. Deep Purple, heavy metal rock at its finest. Tickets $5.50 in advance and $6.50 the day of the show. Tickets available at Scope Box Office and all video seat locations. An entertainment concept production. As of 12/15/74, WQRK-FM ceases to be the Super Q and becomes WQRK, automated radio. Therefore, I am available at your earliest convenience. My home phone number is 1-804-425-1876. And I am at QRK from 5:30 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. And I can be reached there at 1-804-499-9893. Thank you for your time.